A 7 life path is a searcher and a seeker of the truth. If you're a 7 life path, you have a clear and compelling sense of yourself as a spiritual being. Therefore, your life path is devoted to investigating things that are unknown and finding the answers to the mysteries of life. You are also well equipped to handle your task. You have a fine mind, are an analytical thinker, and capable of great concentration and theoretical insight. You also enjoy researching and putting the pieces of an intellectual puzzle together. Once you have enough pieces in place, you are capable of highly creative insight and can produce practical solutions to problems that you face. In numerology, the life path number 7 is for the ones who are in search of the ultimate truth. They are on the path looking for the truth and its discovery into the unknown realms. People who fall into this life path number are usually here to explore the various dimensions of life. They are trying to discover the ultimate truth while walking on this path. This life path number is both mysterious and mystical just by its intrinsic nature. Therefore, the main aim of a life path number 7 is to explore the unknown and dive deep into the unexplored regions of oneself to look for the ultimate truth and gain pure knowledge. If you're a life path number 7, you have the capability and the zest to carry out your work, along with an interest towards gaining knowledge and wisdom. That means you have a balanced mind that helps you gain control over yourself. This attribute is important because it helps you to reach your destination where you give yourself away in seeking the truth. You're also quite analytical and sensible in nature and can achieve many things in life, especially in the spiritual form of life. You may continue to solve puzzles until you have found what you have been looking for. But once you've explored a puzzle, you'll try your best to decipher the messages with your intellectual capacity and grasp the crux of it. A life path number 7 is someone who prefers to work alone. They usually work in solitude as they need their own space and time to figure things out on their own. They don't like disturbance from others. As a life path number 7, you need to spend time by yourself to introspect. You will come across many challenges in your quest for the truth. However, you have to keep in mind that finding out the truth is a process. You can't just know everything by glancing through the field. The good news is that you are strong, determined, and efficient enough to solve any challenges that come across your way and to get any answers that you're seeking. You have your own methods, beliefs, and principles which make you an explorer, a mystic, and a spiritual being. For this reason, you may find it difficult to have close relationships with the people around you, especially your better half. Thus, it's important to know about the numerology relationship compatibility with any person that you're contemplating to be your partner. Remember, you like to stay by yourself, and if that privacy is not given, then there are chances that you will get irritated. It is better to keep calm and handle things in a better manner. A life path number 7 loves to enjoy just as much as they love to discover. They have an attractive personality and possess a magnetic charm. They are smart, humorous, and like to show off their skills to the people around them, and this is what makes them attractive. However, since these people like to be alone, they can go back to doing just that. They enjoy being near their dear ones, but once in a while will go back to be in solitude again. When in solitude, life path number 7s have peace. They love being alone. So at times, it might be difficult for them to be more familiar with people around them, as they are always protective of their inner self, which they do not like to disclose too often. But deep down inside them, they have a handful of close relationships. However, remember that living in solitude has its own negative impacts. For example, a life path number 7 may become skeptical about most of the things and not trust people easily. He may also tend to become suspicious of things that are around him, which may not even be true. Some of them become gloomy and a bit selfish, and this creates a lot of distance between them and other people. Keeping away from people has a pessimistic influence on life path number 7s. And even more, this might deprive them of the love and affection that every human being wants. If you're a life path number 7, keep in mind that you're not the center of the universe. The world does not revolve around you. Therefore, it's important to interact with people to get a reality check. If you isolate yourself too much, you can end up overthinking, and this may disconnect you from the rest of the world and reduce the quality of your life. The life path number 7 enjoys solitude and prefers to work alone. He needs time to contemplate his ideas without the intrusion of other people's thoughts. These people are lone wolves, people who live by their own ideas and methods. As a result, forming close associations with other people is usually difficult. This is especially the case when it comes to marriage. Life path number 7s need their space and privacy, and when these are violated, they can get frustrated and irritated. However, when the life of a life path number 7 is balanced, they become both charming and attractive. They can be the life of the party and enjoy performing before an audience. They can also display their wit and knowledge, and this makes them very attractive, especially to people of the opposite sex. But there are some limits to keep in mind. As a life path number 7, while you are generous in social situations, sharing your attention and energy freely, you are keenly aware of the need to come off stage and return to solitude. You associate peace with the unobtrusive privacy of your world. This is why intimacy might be difficult for you to form. Guarding your inner world like a mother lion does to her cubs is one of the traits of a life path number 7. As a life path number 7, you can be aware of an emptiness in your life, a part of you that yearns for company and close companionship that may be unsatisfied. If you isolate yourself to the extreme, you can become cynical and suspicious. Therefore, it's important that you guard against becoming too withdrawn and independent. Shutting off the love of others will keep you from experiencing the true joy of friendship and close companionship. You should especially watch out for selfishness and egocentricity, thinking of yourself as the center of the universe, the only person who really matters. Get out and interact with people. This will give you a fresh perspective on yourself and your life. On the other hand, if you insist on isolating yourself, you can end up being too narrow and even shut off from the rest of the world. On the negatives, you might secretly feel jealous of how people easily make relationships with others. In fact, you might think that others are less inhibited than you or are more free to express themselves. For this reason, you can end up harshly criticizing yourself for not being much more powerful, or capable of greater leadership. Your challenge in life is to maintain your independence without feeling isolated or ineffectual. Hold fast to your unique view of the world, and at the same time, try to open to others and the knowledge they may have to offer. With your abilities to learn, analyze, and seek out the answers to life's most important questions, you have the potential for enormous growth and success in life. By the time you reach your middle ages, you will radiate refinement and wisdom. Pythagoras, the Greek philosopher, loved the 7 for its great spiritual potential.